All right, guys. So this is my Homeschool Garden Cultivator's Guide. And there will actually be more of a written guide coming very soon. But this is my binder. And I just wanted to show you guys how I have mine set up. I do have these printables for the side and the front page in your Start Here area of the membership. And then this is how I do mine. I have my first page with this, the schedule for the current session. We're getting ready to start session 2 on Shakespeare, and I'm so excited for that. And then I have little tabbed dividers. These are just the Avery tabbed dividers. They have the printable, the little printable tabs that you can insert there. They also have pockets if there's anything that you want to add in there, little notes, bookmarks, whatever, if you want to use these kind of tabs. I haven't stored anything in there yet, but I'm a big pocket user, so I'm sure there will be something. So here we have our artist study for this session, which is Nicholas Hilliard. Now, I actually don't think I'm going to keep the biography pages in the sheet protectors, just because it makes it heavier, it's thicker. Now, the biography and the front page, I usually print on one sheet, just front and back. I do use photo paper to print our art study sheets on, so those will stay in the sheet protectors after we use them. I take out whichever week we're using, and that's displayed so that the kids can see it all the time through the week. And then we'll move on over here to our composer study. And I just have the papers in here. Now, I did start with the sheet protectors. But really the sheet protectors they just make it too thick for a lot of things. And then I've got the tea times in here. These I keep in the sheet protector until we're finished with the recipe, because we're really bad to splash things on the recipe and then the ink bleeds and you can't read it all. So this is our recipe for this time, the eggs and moonshine. And then the geography tea time, and let's see, next we have the hymns and folk songs tab. And here is the sheet music for the hymn. These are in sheet protectors. I don't know if I'll leave them in there or not. I usually just print this front and back. And then I have my nature study tab. And I am at this point keeping the sessions in here together. I imagine, especially once I take some of the sheet protectors out, I'll be able to fit at least 2 quarters in this binder. This is a 3-inch, is this a 3-inch or 2-inch? 3-inch, yes, this is a 3-inch binder. And so we have the nature study for this term. And then I've got the copy work in here. The copy work, and I did print it in black and white this time. Normally I do color, but for some reason I clicked the black and white. So the copy work, I do the hole punch in here, and then I just give a couple sheets at a time to the boys on the days that we work on that. And I give more to my 8-year-old than I do my 6-year-old, because I don't expect him to do quite so much just yet. And then when this is done, I actually take one sheet and put it in the notebook that I keep for them to show their progress through the year. So once we get through the whole copy work for each session, I do one sheet, and I try to pick the best one. But I do one sheet of their copy work in their portfolio just to show progress, and I put the date on it. And then the rest of it can either, like, they can keep it if they want to, but most of the time they opt to just toss it out. So, you know, don't stress over the quality of your paper on that. Then I have our handicraft and our art lessons back here. Sometimes the art lessons are video, and sometimes they are on paper. It just depends on the craft. And then we have our poetry, which is printed back here. Again, I didn't use sheet protectors on this. Then I have my very last tab for Advent. This year's is not quite finished yet for the new session, but my Advent things will go back here. Normally if you're going to do our Advent course, I'd recommend just having a single binder for the Advent course. And again, with the Advent, as opposed to your monthly studies, Advent's always going to be there in the course section. Any of the Advents that you buy, or if you do buy the yearly membership, you will get the Advent add-on as part of your yearly membership. And because it's a section in the courses, you will always have access to the Advent study that you get with the yearly membership, or if you purchase one separately. So this is how I have mine set up. And then I did want to show you in my son's Valiant planner. This is his, but I put his copy work back here just sort of to save me time, because that way if he wants to work on it earlier and kind of get a head start on it, he can do that. And we do use cursive here. We do a lot with the cursive because it's easier for my son that has the dyslexia and dysgraphia. If you're doing the primary or the elementary version, either one of those, it's the same kind of setup. It's just the different font. So I hope that was helpful, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to email me at hello@laramolitier.com, and I will be sure to get back with you, or you can mention whatever questions you have also in our Homeschool Garden Morning Time Facebook group. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.